Hello guys! Welcome to Motion Boat. In this video, we are going to understand the types of tracking in After Effects. This is the process of analyzing the movement of objects in a video so you can apply the same motion to text, images, or effects. So, without more ado, let's jump into the After Effects. The first type is planar tracking via Mocha AE. With this, you can track surfaces, flat planes like walls, floors, screens, and more. I have taken a laptop footage with a green screen and some track points on the screen. Let's quickly check the composition settings. To track this, go to the Animation tab, and here, select this Track in Boris FX Mocha option. Click here, and you can see this new application has popped up. This is the interface of Mocha. Let's quickly check the workspace, in case you can't see these layers and edge properties. I'll keep the workspace as Essentials. Let's zoom this. Okay, now using this tool, create a shape on the track points. Click here to turn on the Show Planar surface. Adjust this blue rectangle to something like this. You can turn on the planar grid by clicking here. And now, click here to track. This will track your entire footage frame by frame. Once we are done with tracking, save this and close this application. Now open this tracking data option, and you can see this Create Track Data tab here. Click on this. See, I got the tracking data on my footage. I'm going to import some footage for the display. Let's create a pre-comp for this footage. Select this Move All Attributes option and hit OK. For now, I am turning off the visibility for this comp. Select the footage layer. Set Export option to Corner Pin Support Motion Blur. And here, select the composition which is going to use for a display, and hit Apply Export. Turn on this comp, and check the tracking result. This is not that accurate on the sides, so I am going to scale this comp a little bit. I can't scale this comp because there are tracking keys on this comp. So I'm going to create a null object. Link this comp with null. And scale the null layer. Done. After this, you can delete this null layer. Now let's bring this comp below this footage layer, and let's key this green screen. Go to the Effects and Preset and search Key Light. Drag this to the footage layer. And select the pick whip and pick this green color. This is looking good. Now we need to remove these track points. I am going to create a new shape here. Done. And link this shape with this comp. And set track matte on the footage layer. This is looking good. Now, let's move on to the next type, 3D camera tracking. This method analyzes the whole scene to generate a virtual 3D camera. I have this footage. For tracking, you can open the Animation tab and click here on Track Camera. Also, you can track this using this option. Or, go to the Effects and Presets, search 3D Camera Tracker. Drag and drop this on the footage. It will start analyzing your footage. Done. I am okay with this. But if you are having some errors in the tracking, go to the Advanced and check the Detailed Analysis option. Now, let's move ahead. I'm going to select some track points from this area. And right-click and select Create Text and Camera. Now I have a new camera and text layers. Select this text and change the orientation according to you. Let's change this text. Okay, adjust this a little bit. changing the anchor point to something like this. I'm going to change this text color to white. Look at this! Let's add some shadow here. Duplicate the text layer. Rotate this layer like this. Okay, now change the color. Good. Let's scale this. Press S and uncheck this constraint proportions. And scale this in the Y direction. This is okay for me. Shadow is looking so sharp, so I'm going to add fastbox blur on this shadow layer. And we are done with this scene. Looking really good. Let's move on to the next method, point tracking. This can track a single feature, like a corner or a dot. This is basically used for attaching text or small graphics. I have this drone footage, and I'm going to track this boat. Open the Tracker tab. If you can't see this, then you go to the Windows tab and you can see it. Okay. Here, click on the track motion. Once you click on the track motion, you will be able to see this. Let me zoom this a little bit. Okay, this is a track point. You need to select the high contrast point from the footage. I'm going to keep this track point here. Okay, after this, click here. Now, you can see my tracking data is ready. We need to edit a target, so I'm going to create a null object for assigning this tracking data. Okay, now go to the edit target. Select the null layer and hit OK. And apply. Here, keep this as it is, and hit OK. Look at this. My null layer is tracked with this boat. Now we can attach text or some graphics here. Let me try to create something. I am going to add a stroke here, like this. Link these shape layers to the null layer. Add a simple animation, using a trim path option. This is looking good! You can also add text like this. Place it somewhere here. Link this to the null layer. And done. This is how point tracking works. Let's move on to our last method. 2-point tracking. Uses 2 reference points to track scale and rotation, and this is very useful for objects that move and rotate. I'm going to start with the track motion. I will keep my track point here at this position. Adjust this track point like this, so it can track this area. Now, you can see here the rotate and scale options. Check these two so you get the second track point. Now, take this second track point here and adjust to something like this. And go to the tracker window and click here to analyze. It will take some time to track. Done. Now, like we did previously, create a null object. Edit target, select null. Hit apply button, and done. Let's add a simple stroke. This is okay. Let me change these stroke properties. This is looking good. Adding a small ellipse on the edges. This is good to go. Link these shape layers to the null object. And play. This is cool! We are done with this scene. I hope you like this tutorial. If you really like watching my videos, please hit the like button. And for more such exciting videos, please subscribe. I will be back soon with another new video. See you!